Hello lads, so today I'm going to be doing a serious video. I'm just going to be talking about my experience so far with college and with doing the Leaving Cert and all that stuff. I don't really know how people will react to this video, whether they'll like it or they'll hate it, but I just thought I'd give my opinion and hopefully it can help some people out. But my main experience is with the Leaving Cert is never again. I don't really like school that much. But it's not like it's bad. Okay, it is, like, there's no point saying it's not that bad. It is fairly bad. Like, it's a lot of stress, like, to put on a young person of 17, 18. Like, essentially what people call, they call it the most important test. Like, they call it a really important test, but it's not really. Like, no matter what points you get in your Leaving Cert, realistically you can still get the course you want. It might not be in the place you want, but you can still get the course you want. Like, there's so many courses in so many different colleges, so there's no need to be, you don't need to be stressing out over this one course in this one college that's 500 points, like, because you have to go here and you have to do this. Realistically, it doesn't really matter a shit if you do it somewhere else, like in a less known college, because you're going to end up with the same degree anyway. Like, and chances are, if you go to do a postgrad afterwards, you might do it in something completely different. So what's the big deal with it? Like, I don't know how anyone is expected to know what you want to do with the rest of your life at 17 or 18. You're making these decisions about college. As you all probably know, I dropped out of college in November. I was doing finance in Maynooth, and I based that decision on jobs afterwards. I didn't think about whether I'd be happy or not doing that. From day one, I kind of got this idea into my head. I was like, oh yeah, that's what I'm doing now and that's it. And then for the duration of the whole year, I didn't give it any more thought. I was just trying to do my study and just get through the final year. But that's the wrong thing to do, completely. As you can see, I dropped out. Realistically, what I'm going to do myself now, I'm going to go back next year, but I'm not going to do something for the sake of a job, like whether you can get, oh, good job, good this, good that. It's a load of bullshit, really. Like, this is so cliched, but do what makes you happy. Like, if I stayed in that course now, yeah, grand, I'd finish it, I'd get a good job, but I wouldn't be happy. Like, I couldn't, even when I was thinking about it, I was just sitting down one evening doing an accounting assignment, and I just said, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, I was doing 6 modules, I only liked 1, so, you know, that's not enough to make you stay there. It was all things I didn't like from school that I was studying, and I was stupid, really. It's not the end of the world leaving college. I know you're going to lose money, like, you probably will lose some savings, like a lot of your savings, you know. I did anyway. But it's tough to know what you want to do. My advice would be just make sure you know what you want to do before you, don't just jump in, don't just go to college for the sake of it. Like today's society is based around college. Everyone's always, you know, you get a lot of pressure as well. People saying, oh, college this, and you have to go to college, get a good job, and that's all well and good, but like, there's no point being miserable for the rest of your life either. Like, you hear me, I sound like a 40-year-old man. I know I'm only 19, but that's my experience with it anyway. I'm going to simplify it. Like, would you rather be earning €1,000 a week and just be completely miserable with your life? Like, just not want to go to work at all? Like, or would you rather be earning 400 or 500 and just be happy? I know you'd probably be thinking now, oh yeah, like 1,000 would be great and all this, but like, then again, college isn't for everyone either. Like, it's different. It's grand. Like, I had a good experience there. It wasn't negative. The course wasn't hard on it. That I just didn't like what I was doing. I definitely recommend, I use Qualifax a lot. I'll leave the link down below. It has literally every course you could possibly think of on it. To be honest with you, the way you're informed about college and all that in school, it's shit. Like, that's my opinion of it. It was shit. You don't know what you're doing. Most of the information you get off the internet yourself. Like, don't listen to what people are telling you to do. Like, oh, you're kind of like this, you're kind of like that. No one's going to know what you're kind of like as good as you're going to know. If you want to do a certain course and there's someone trying to put you off it, don't let them put you off it. If that's what you want to do, then do it. If you want to go fucking doing a basket weaving course, then do it. Like, sure, if you'd be happy doing that, then who cares? Like, don't feel pressured into doing commerce or into general science or into anything like that. This situation, not everyone will understand it. Only people who've actually dropped out will actually understand it. I know a lot of people would look at this and be like, oh shit, Jesus, why didn't he just finish out the year, or why didn't he wait a bit longer? Like, but if you get in this position where you have to drop out, or you feel the need to leave, like that, that you're just wasting time and money. You'll understand it. Like, if you finish out that year, what will you have from it? A year in a degree that you're going to do something completely different in. I just want to bring to light for people who are in first year of college or doing their Leaving Cert or going into Leaving Cert or something, just to try help people out a bit. Like, even if you think, oh geez, I can't drop out now, I have so much money put into this, by the time you do actually realise it was the wrong course, or even if you end up finishing it, you start a new job, realise you hate the job, you're going to spend twice as much to go back. Like, just do what you want to do. Don't let people influence you doing it any other way. I know, like, a lot of your parents will be saying, oh geez, you wouldn't get a job out of that, or you should do a business, or you should do science, but in fairness, like, they're not you. Like, I know they are your parents or your family or anything like that, but like, they can't tell you what you're going to be happy doing. Some Irish people are fairly old fashioned and stuff. They'd want you to do the traditional thing, go to college and get a job. Whereas if you're not going to college, just get a job. I know it's hard for everyone. Like, the Leaving Cert is a stressful year. You know, you've so much stuff coming on top of you at once. But my advice would be, if you're having second thoughts about a course or anything like that, explore your options. Don't feel tied down to that one course that you picked back in September. Like, you can change it. Like, just don't feel pressured into any sort of course. Basically, don't let anyone else tell you what course to do. You have to find it for yourself. People can recommend courses, but don't take it like that's the one you have to do. Realistically, I still don't know what I want to do next year. I haven't a clue. A couple of ideas in mind, but then the more I think about each idea, the less I want to do them. Like, it's not laziness, it's not wanting to go to college. I'd love to go back to college. Like, college is so easy. Like, you've like practically no responsibilities. The main reason I'm saying I'd love to go back is because since I've dropped out, I've been working like full time. You don't get away with having 2 hours work every day like you do in college with like 2 lectures. Don't feel forced to go into college. Like, not everyone has to. If you think you're going to be better off going straight to the army, going straight to that, really, you should do that. Like, basically, you just have to figure yourself out, find out what you want to do. And I know it's harder for the older generation to understand, like, when you drop out and all this, like, they want you to stick with it and all that, but it's hard for anyone to understand. Even, like, I think realistically in schools you should start being taught about the CAO and college and everything in at least 4th year, 3rd year, because even I've seen it, like, with even my brother, like, they don't have a clue about college, they don't have a clue about the CAO, they don't have a clue about anything like that. It's fucking stupid. Like, why not get them thinking about it, but so they know, like, so they understand. Like, even when he said to me, he's like, oh, why didn't you just do the year? Like, but it's not that simple. You don't just do the year. Like, you spend hours in studying loads of stuff, and even though you know you're going to leave it, then why would you study that stuff? It's like gaining an irrelevant skill, you know what I mean? Be like some person who's afraid of flying getting a flying license. What's the point in learning that and putting yourself through that torture of gaining that skill, even though you're never going to fly again, ever? Think about it. Like, I sat down here today to film a video, and being honest with you, I had no idea what I was going to film, and this was just something been kind of on my mind with a while. If anyone has any questions, Ratton, please leave a comment below. But I just want to try help. If this helps one person, like, even since I've dropped out, most Qualifax is basically the one thing I've been using the whole time. So you can search keywords. It's absolutely class, and I don't even know where I learned about that. Like, it probably wasn't in school, let's be honest about it. I know what I did a lot as well. I took these online tests, you know, what course to do or what qualification to get and all that, like, but they're not, well, personally I don't find them accurate, because if you have any bit of an idea in your head of what you want to do, you're going to set the ideas and set the answers in such a way that you're going to be leaning towards that idea, if you know what I mean. Half the people who just finish school or just go straight to college, most of the people that do just finish school, go to college and get a job, they're happy. Like, I'm glad for them, you know what I mean. But for a lot of people, it's not like, a lot of people drop out, or, you know, they finish the course and then realise, like, what the fuck do I do now? Like, and I hope this video wasn't too boring. I do think that today's society is a society of college and education, and I just feel that you're completely pressured into it. Like, whereas if you don't know what you want to do, then don't go for a year. Think about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if all your friends are a year ahead of you, like, who cares? Like, chances are you're probably not going to go to the same college anyway. Okay, fair enough. I wouldn't really recommend taking a year out, to be honest with you. It's pretty boring. This YouTube and making vines and stuff, this is a hobby for me, like, you know, it's keeping me occupied. And sometimes, like, it is hard to get the videos in, being honest with you, like, you don't always feel like it and stuff going, like, you have to film these and you have to edit them and all that as well, like, but it keeps you busy. I know I could tell you all the main things, you know, like, eat healthy during the Leaving Cert, make sure you get in your exercise and blah 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 blah. But even on the day of your Leaving Cert and you're still cramming in like last minute things before the night before or the day before, or well, I was anyway, but just relax. Like, realistically, unless you do awful, like unless you do absolutely terrible, you still can't do bad enough to not get the course you want. Like, this is what I don't understand, like, they don't tell you about this in school. I know, like, most courses that they tell you about, they're like, oh, level 8, but like, it's no difference doing level 7, you know. Like, there's routes into absolutely every course out there, like, everything. There's back doors, and there's, you know, you might have to do an extra year or something, but like, it'd be a lot easier to do an extra year in college than do an extra year of your Leaving Cert. Well, personally, I think they would anyway, because there'd be a lot less stress on you. And the Leaving Cert's fairly expensive. I know college is expensive, yeah, that's true, but I think you'd enjoy an extra year of college than you would an extra year of fucking Leaving Cert again. So, if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see me do more sit down talking videos, give this a thumbs up, leave a comment below, tell me your thoughts on the video, and of course subscribe to my channel. And I'm sure it's the same in England with the GCSEs, or in America. I don't know what kind of exams they have over in America, but my name is Gammy Gerard. Thanks for watching my video. See you real soon. Bye.